Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the first ever Knightsky Awards, sponsored in part by no one! And now, here's the Vibe King of the Hour, Mr. Integrity himself, Knightsky!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the first ever Knightsky Awards. Here we are. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm nervous as hell. If you can't tell right now, I am actually shaking in my boots. If I was wearing boots, who knows? But I'm actually very nervous right now. But it's okay, because we're here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Knightsky Awards. If you guys are wondering what the plan is for tonight, well, let me tell you. So, as you've seen, we've had a couple of awards that have been nominated, a couple categories that have had nominations over the past couple of weeks. You've voted for them. There are 5 of them. Now, on the other side, there are going to be 5 other categories that I personally handpicked, so there's no outside help, not even Mannequin here help pick these categories, but it's all me. So we're going to get to them tonight. We're going to do a couple, we're going to swap between them, we're going to see how it goes. We're going to have fun tonight because obviously it's a great night. The Eagles just won, beat the shit out of the Commanders. They now own the NFC East. Go Birds. We're going to go to the playoffs. It's going to be very fun. He's out of breath. I am very much out of breath. I'm dying. But no, we're good. So what's going on, guys? Welcome. All right. Music out of the way. Let's get the music out of the way here. Pause the music. Okay. All right. So, this is the Streamer Awards. You guys know that... sorry, not the Streamer Awards. This is not the Streamer Awards. You can already tell because the production is just a one-man team today. But it is miles better than whatever the hell happened at the Streamer Awards. And we will not get into there. And no, India Love is not here. She will not be getting on stage and saying that Rakai deserves to win because... I mean, who really deserves to win these awards? But anyway, we'll get to that later. So, honestly, it feels really good to be here. This is a culmination, if you will, of this entire year. Not only for me, for my growth, but just a celebration for the community that I've helped foster. It's really cool just to kind of see everyone come together for something like this. And I hope you guys really enjoy this. I put a lot of time and effort into this show. We're going to see how it goes. So, without further ado, I think we could probably get into our first award here. Mr. Litz, take it away, why don't you?
Please welcome our first guest presenter of the evening, fresh off his 200th playthrough of 358 over 2 days, Key.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Key, and today I am here to introduce to you the clip of the year for the Knightsky Awards. I've never been to a clip farm before, but I'm sure that you guys have been clip farming for this guy all year round. So, here are the nominees. Choke Slam to Hell by It's Galactus.
That was, oh my god.
Megamat Hates Computers by Megamat.
Oh.
Night Sky Crash Out by Galaxies.
No, you're fucking not sorry. You're not fucking sorry.
Surely It Can't Be That Scary by Face Laces.
Oh my god! Oh shit!
Night Sky Wins the First to 5 by Nito Marquis.
Yeah! We did it!
And the winner is... he didn't give me a card. Galaxies with Night Sky Crash Out.
I can't put a restraining order because I don't know who he is.
Oh my god!
That's the problem. I don't think anyone knows.
No!
Oh, Knight!
No!
Knight.
Galaxy.
I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you fuck. No, you're fucking not sorry. You're not fucking sorry. Because if you were fucking sorry, you would stop doing this shit every single fucking time, and you wouldn't fucking screw me over in this fucking Mario Kart game because you are not fucking sorry. So just take it back right now.
Sorry about that. But congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, to Galaxies for winning Clip of the Year. And of course, shout out to my good friend and N10 brother, Key of Time 15. But we know him as just Key. So shout out to Galaxies. Big round of applause to you, dude. That was a great clip. You actually made me very mad. Now I will not play Mario Kart ever again after that. And if you're wondering, yes, I did change outfits. I know the Eagles are the hot ticket item right now. I love my birds. But it's time to put on a nice looking better suit because this is what the evening is all about. Tonight is about celebrating the very best of not only me, because I'm a great guy, let's be honest, but also just the community around me because I would not be a streamer or where I am today without my community. And so this next award, this is actually one of the personal awards, the first ones of the night. This is an award that I believe really just kind of encapsulates what's best about the Night Sky community, and that is memes. Because let's be honest here, I could be considered a walking meme. I have a lot of community members that love to meme and make stupid jokes and stupid edits and everything. But if there was one person who I believe really encapsulates the title of best memer, there's only one person that comes to mind, and although we don't have a crazy presentation for him, hopefully he's here tonight. But best memer of the year goes to Silly Bones, because this guy loves to edit. This guy loves to make just the craziest stuff imaginable, whether it's for me, it's for my mods, or just anyone else that's involved. He loves to edit. He loves to make cool stuff. So please, round of applause in the chat for Silly Bones. If he's watching this, we'll talk to you later, dude. If not, hey, maybe big surprise there. Congratulations to you for winning best memer of the year. All right, moving on. Next up is the birthday suit. So I'm reading chat right now. I got the chat on right now. I got to see what people are going about. People want me to tear off my suit. I'm not going to do that. We have integrity on this show. But without further ado, speaking of integrity, I think it's time we get on to another awards. So without further ado, let's take us away.
Please welcome our next guest presenter, returning from his hard-fought win in Super Mario Party Jamboree, Baytron.
What's up, Night Sky community? It's Baytron here to present an award in the Night Sky Award Show. Except I think I can smell Chicken Dog's last attempt at a shit speed run. Dude, it is nasty. I just want to say I'm very honored to present this award, and also very honored to been able to collab with Night Sky and be a part of your community as much as I have been. But anyway, on to the stream game of the year. Here are your nominees. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 3, Deltarune, Mario Kart World, and Repo. And the winner is Repo.
Now, is it any surprise that the game that we've played the absolute most on stream wins Stream Game of the Year? Let's be honest here, right? I think it's pretty crazy, but shout out to Baytron for giving us the winner, which is Repo. And I gotta say, seriously, out of all the friend slop games that are out there, Repo has to be one of those games where it just feels like no matter what you do, I just suck at the game. And for some reason, I just die every single time I play Repo. So I'm not even gonna play the game in 2026. We're gonna leave that behind. It won Stream Game of the Year this year. We are not playing, I tell you, you included, we are not playing Repo in the big 2026. So, of course, shout out to Baytron for reading that award. I think it's pretty fun. And honestly, seriously, we're here now tonight. We're having a great time. I hope you guys are having a great time. As you can tell, some people might have alluded in the chat that I look like I'm sweating. Because let's be honest here, I am. It's a hot room. My room is very hot. I'm a hot guy. Probably not. Anyway. So right now, I'm pretty sweaty, I'm not going to lie. So I do have my trusty water with me right now. But we're not just going to drink that. Throughout the night tonight, you will see that I have a can of Monster right here next to me. It is low carb, because it's the only one I could find. So, first things first, because I've never done this before on stream or in any sort of presentation like this. So we're going to drink a Monster right now. Ooh, that's battery acid. All right, let's see if I can get through that for the rest of the stream, but we're not going to do that. Anyway, moving forward, we're not going to chug either. Well, maybe we will. We'll see what happens. So moving on, we have another personal award, if you will. And like I said, we love memes in this channel. We love to mess around and have fun. But when there are moments that, you know, the chat doesn't necessarily pay attention to, there are people who love to show support. And what I mean by support is they always come out to the streams. They always say hello. They're always so welcoming to new people in the community. That goes a long way, believe it or not. And I'd like to think that I would love to honor the people who really show what it means to be a community member. And there's so many people that I was looking over when picking this award about who I could pick to really emphasize what it means to be a true Night Sky chatter. And this is someone who I believe has shown up to as many streams as possible, but has also just been their genuine self and really supportive in everything they can do. And so, for that reason, the winner of Best Supportive, or Most Supportive Viewer goes to Blood Vein. And this is someone who has been in the chat pretty much the majority of this year. So please, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause to Bloodvein. This guy absolutely just loves just to say anything, but also really emphasize what it means to be a great Night Sky viewer. So please shout out Bloodvein. He is an awesome dude. I really appreciate you being a part of the community, man. So thank you for that. Thank you for your kind support. And everyone else who didn't win, anyway, that being said, thank you for that. Alrighty, moving on. I like to think this show is going along pretty swimmingly so far. But of course, there are plenty of awards that we have to give out. And of course, we're going to move on right to the next one. I think it's time for another little sidebar with the Litz, the Teets himself. So, take it away, Litz.
Please welcome our next guest presenters. Recently, unbanned from Chuck E. Cheese after eating all the pizza, Dan Gani. And scuffed the Super Broskis.
Hi, I'm not Dingani.
And I am.
And there have truly been some great quotes of all time, such as,
Hoopity scoop.
"Why ain't you just eat the ham cold?"
And big guy.
But these quotes here are probably most epic of all time. And here are the nominees. Blazing Omega. Bloodvein. SV Galaxies, Midnight Dreamer, and Gamer N. And the winner is Gamer N. David, clap. This is big for us, man.
Clapping.
Who won? Wait, that's not the guy I picked. Okay, well. Anyway, maybe he's funny, maybe he has his moments, but shout out to Gameran of all people. Hey, listen, he might be a try-hard, sweaty, no-life Mario Kart Andy, but every once in a while, he will drop some of the funniest stuff ever. So, for all reasons, please round of applause to Gameran. I think it's pretty funny. Honestly, the fact the dude shows up to a speed dating event and no women show up. To be honest, that probably would have happened to me as well. But the other thing, if you think about it, why not just talk to the guys? Aren't there guys there? Wouldn't you want to talk to them? Would you want to like play games with them or something? I don't know. So for whatever reason, shout out to Nolan for that. Congratulations. Moving on, I gotta say at this point too, some of these awards you'll kind of see a pattern developing. There are some that really highlight the best moments of the year, versus there are just also kind of bits and pieces that you kind of forget happened this year at all. Because let's be honest, 2025, very long year. We've had a lot of stuff happen, already going all the way back in January. Right now, I have a different job than I did at the start of the year, which is crazy to think about. And it's honestly extremely impressive to see that we really focus so much on our development, but also just how far we can grow with each other. But moving on, I think it's time for another award, not reward, but a award. Moving on here, another personal one of mine too. Now this person individually might have just joined the chat as well, but there is something unique in a community. You have your memers, you have your supporters, you have the people who you know you can rely on. But then there's something about being a rage baiter that really just makes anything feel more like a community. And when I talk about rage baiting, I say it's the stupidest stuff sometimes. Even it could just be the simplest thing like, no, you suck. Or it could be as grand as, wow, you're a terrible streamer. Rage baiting is something that is extremely, I would say refined, something that you need to work on your entire life. And it can't be anyone that could just try to rage bait. We've seen Nolan try to rage bait of all people, and that has failed spectacularly. So, with that being said, the first ever Rage Baiter Award, or I guess say Rage Baiter of the Year, goes to none other than Blazing Omega. Congratulations, my friend. You are the Rage Baiter of the Year. And hey, some might say you're a masturbator at that point too. You're a masturbator. Oh, that's pretty funny, huh? Yeah. There, the Master Rage Baiter. There you go. Not bad, not bad. Blazing Omega is truly a gooner here, ladies and gentlemen. He is not beating the allegations. Let's be honest here. He's very excited for some art. So lock in for that. But shout out to Blazing for that. Very cool, very cool. All right, let's get back to it here. We have our monster. I mean, we have the monster and the monster, if you know what I mean. And damn, that's some good monster. But moving on, I like to think we're having a fun time today. We're just kind of hanging out. We're having a great time. Congratulations, of course, to our winners so far. And honestly, another thing I forgot to mention too, congratulations to the nominees. It is just an honor to be nominated. I myself have been nominated for an award, or maybe like none. But if I was nominated, I would feel like it would be a true honor to be seen among greats. And to be honest with you, I think that is a perfect segue until our next award. So, by all means, Mr. The Litz, take it away.
Please welcome our next guest presenter, preparing to wait 2 whole months for a refund on his Nintendo Switch 2! The man in the yellow beanie, Chicken Dog.
Hello, I'm the guy with the yellow beanie, and today I'm going to be revealing Stream Event of the Year for Knightsky stream. So we're going to figure this out right now, guys. Okay, so here's the nominees. State of the Stream. First to 5. 23rd birthday streams. King of the Carts. Pokemon Black 2 Nuzlocke. The winner is First to 5. Congratulations! Woo!
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to First to 5 for winning Stream Event of the Year. I have to say, listen, out of all the nominees for this award, this was an event that I myself did not plan. This is something that was entirely out of my reach. But with that being said, it was one of the best memories I've had from the entire year, not just because I won in comeback fashion, but because it really opened up the door to possibilities of making cool content with new friends, especially Baytron. So ladies and gentlemen, Baytron, he was of course a presenter tonight, but he was also the lead man behind this event. And I gotta say, dude, it is an honor to have known you for like not even a year now, but I appreciate everything you've done for streaming, and really including me in your events is really, really, really cool to see. And seriously, I was honored to meet you. I look forward to everything you continue to do this year and beyond, because you are a phenomenal content creator. You're a great friend. And by all means, dude, I hope you have a great holiday as well. So please, everyone claps in chat for Baytron for taking home the best stream event of the year. Now, I gotta say, the rest of those events, they kind of were my thing. So maybe it stings a little bit not being able to win that, but that's okay. That's okay, because we had fun the entire time. We had some great events, even though there wasn't really that much going on. I think I counted on a handful. There were like 5 or 6, 7 maybe events, something like that. So we'll worry about that later on. But let's go ahead and take another swig of this monster while we're at it. Yeah, how many people left after that one? All right. Well, moving on here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to another personal award here. And like I said, a lot of these awards were picked by the viewers, of course. You guys turned out for the votes. I'll talk about that later on as we get into the night. But seriously, like, to be able to kind of put on an event like this is really, really fun. And when I get personal, I definitely mean someone who helps out a lot. And so you have in your communities, you have the memers, you have the rage baiters, you have the supportive people. But there are a tier of people that go even higher. And what I mean by that is that these just aren't people who are, there willy-nilly to really kind of show off what's going on. I am talking about people who are there every second you have a brand new idea, every time you're live, every time you have, the smallest doubt about what you can do. And this is an award that I believe is truly, truly earned throughout the year. And of course, I am talking about Mod of the Year. Now, in the past, when I've done my feedback forums, we've done Mod of the Year as a viewer-submitted category. We've had it on our feedback forum where people can just kind of type in what name they believe, or sorry, they could vote which mod they believe truly deserves the win. And honestly, out of the mods I have had in the past and the mods I currently have now, this group currently with me has put in time and effort into essentially everything. They've helped me out with my ideas, my events, feedback, just updates, things like that. And so it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Sometimes people aren't there normally the entire time. Sometimes people are there every single stream. But, and this may come as a surprise to you, there is one person, one mod that stands above the rest. And it may be because he can say some suggestive stuff every now and then. maybe because he takes really good notes during mod meetings. But this is someone who is there to support you no matter what. And of course, it may come as a shock, but ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Mod of the Year for the first time ever, SB Galaxies. Congratulations, SB Galaxies, for winning Mod of the Year. This is someone who, like I said before, has put in a lot of time and effort to really help support the channel and really help just kind of emphasize what it means to actually be a moderator. And hey, you know, like I said, quote wall, forget it at that point. So shout out to SB Galaxies for winning Mod of the Year. And no, I am not going to restart my laptop because that is stupid. So shout out to SB. Let's continue on here as we continue on. So at this rate, people might be starting to feel a little bit antsy in the chat. They're saying rigged. They're saying, what's happening to these votes? Well, damn, that monster's good. So, let us continue on tonight, too. If you guys are having fun, are we having fun so far, guys? Are you guys hanging out, having a good time? As you know, I kind of have a bit of an award thing here, too. Oh, did I skip some awards? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why I thought I did. I'm just checking it out here, too. All right, moving on. I hope you guys are having a good time right now. But I wanted to take this time now, take a quick little break here during our awards as well. I did want to say one thing that I have been planning for the most part. As you can tell, this is the last big event that we are doing this year. And it's because that I'm focused so much more on, one, ending the year off with a good note, but two, we are looking forward to the future. And while I don't have anything crazy to show you right now, I can confirm right now that next year marks the 10-year anniversary of the Knightsky channel, of the Knightsky brand, if you will. And that means a lot to me. To think that we've been at this for 10 years and counting, and not even scratching the surface of what we can achieve together. I'm very excited about that. So, next year, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce that we will be doing something very special to celebrate 10 years of Knightsky. And that includes the first 10 months of the year. Every month, something new will actually happen, whether it could be a stream or a video that I've never done before. So look forward to that, the first 10 months of the year, culminating in a phenomenal 10-year anniversary event in October of next year. So please look forward to that. I'm very excited. I have so many ideas for what I want to do. And honestly, this is kind of the starting point for it all. So thank you for that. I just want to make a quick little announcement for that as well. So look forward to that starting in January, which is literally in about a couple weeks. So check it out. All right. Moving on, I see all these jokes in the chat. These guys think they can be so funny. That's why they weren't nominated for any awards. So funny, so funny. I get the last laugh. No, I'm kidding. But I'm glad you guys are having a good time. So let us continue because we're having a grand time right now. We're having fun. I'm in a nice snazzy suit. The Eagles have just won the NFC East. But with that being said, Mr. Litz, please take it away.
Please welcome our final guest presenter of the night, the part-time content creator ready to take another 6-month vacation, the Skeleton Man, Radical.
Yo, it's your boy Radical. I am here to present the best stream guest of the year. All Knightsky does is milk people for content on his stream, so hey, you guys were the top candidates for those that got milked. Congratulations. Here are the nominees. Aquatius, Baytron, Chicken Dog, Face Laces,
Galaxies,
and the Litz. And your winner, none other than the Litz. Stay bright, Litz fam, and keep getting milked.
You're Chicken Dog, right?
No, I'm not Chicken Dog.
No, he's the Litz.
I'm just the Litz.
The Litz. Okay, hello.
Oh, God, I love that clip. All right, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the Litz for winning Stream Guest of the Year. Big shout out to him. He, of course, is actually the voice in your head that you have been hearing all night. And seriously, Litz is a phenomenal guy. I love the man. He is my brother, and he has helped out in so many ways that you can imagine. But he can quit stand-up comedy. There you go. Congratulations to Litz. And of course, shout out to that clip, dude. That extra Emily clip is one of the funniest thing ever. And of course, dude, shout out to him for doing the voiceover work tonight. He is a legend. I think it is so cool to see that stuff like that going on here too. But that is totally okay. All right. Where are we at in my list right here? I have a whole list, so we're doing pretty well. All right, here we go. We are down to our final award, if you would call it that. Now, this is something that's also pretty personal. I've talked about it enough already tonight that we have, really positive and just awesome people in my community. We have our rage baiters, we have our memers, we have our mods, we have our supporters. But this is a special award that I decided to come up with just because I feel like it really encapsulates everything. And what I mean by that is this goes way more beyond than just support. This goes way beyond even just showing up and being an active part of the community. This goes to someone who I believe has really been not only a positive point of the Night Sky community, but it's just a positive beacon everywhere they go. And although I haven't known them for long, they show up almost every single stream, and whenever they do, they have so many stories to tell, so many new pieces of information to say. And I gotta say, this person truly, truly deserves it. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to officially congratulate the Vibe Star of 2025, Patty Pancakes. So ladies and gentlemen, please claps in the chat for Patty for being the Vibe Star of the year. Truly, she is one of the most positive people in this community, and no matter what is going on, she says so many fun stories and so many cool things going on. So please congratulate Patty. She totally deserves it. It is an honor to have known you as well. Congrats to you and Galaxies. You guys both won awards tonight. That's very, very cool. So huge shout out to Patty for winning Vibe Star of the Year 2025. And yeah, man, not bad. Not bad at all. All right. So I said those are the last awards. We did all 10, more than likely. But here's the thing. I kind of lied. There is one more award I would do. And honestly, this is kind of the cheesy one. I wouldn't even call it cheesy. This goes beyond cheese. This is something that I believe needs an actual segment in the stream for. And so, I'll be honest with you right now. This is an award that I just kind of came up with, and I really thought this doesn't really need a description, but it really does. So, as you can tell right now, I'm doing a live stream. I'm streaming right now on my computer in my house. On my computer with a camera, microphone, equipment, stuff behind me, a suit, stuff all around me, if you would call it that. But honestly, I would not have gone here if not for a firm, strong foundation, and I'm talking about my family. Because my family, listen, I get it. Not every family is the same, and I 100% understand that. But there is something just so spectacular and so loving about my family that they have been able to kind of help propel me to do stuff like this. And this is, honestly, this is not enough to really pay them back for everything that they've done for me in my life. And more specifically, my parents are some of the greatest people you will ever know. This year especially really tested us. If you guys don't know, at the end of last year, my dad ended up having to go into the hospital for a heart condition. And at the start of this year, I say start, it was usually in March, he actually got a heart transplant. And did not expect anything like that to happen in our lives at all. Something that we were not expecting at all. Left field, came out of nowhere. And the fact that we had to adjust on such a whim, and we were able to not only just come together closer as a family, but honestly push through it. And he has a new heart. He's doing so well. It honestly doesn't even feel real that a year ago we were in a hospital room watching football games, hanging out, enjoying Christmas. He spent Christmas night in a hospital room. That is something that I've never, ever thought I had to do. And it just goes to show that my parents, and my dad especially, just really persevere through anything that they have. And it is such a true honor to be called their son. And my mother as well. My mother is one of the strongest people you will ever meet. She is someone who even pushed me beyond my limits when it comes to trying new things and trying to really work hard at what I know I can do. And it's honestly, she asked me tonight, fun story. She asked me tonight, she said, "Hey, am I nominated for anything?" And I said, well, I don't know about that. We'll see about that. And she was like, yeah, okay, we'll see about that. So, Mom and Dad, if you're watching right now, I absolutely love you guys. This is the first time I've ever decided to do this. So, for the first time ever, the Foundation Award goes to my mom and dad, Mama Sky, Papa Sky. Thank you two so much for all the love you've given me. Thank you for the opportunity you've given me to really stand here right now. I know this is just kind of a fun little stream event that I put together just out of a whim, But to be able to be at this point, to feel confident in my own skin and be to say, hey, I can do something that I know I'm positive in doing. I'm very, very happy for them. I wish they're here right now, but they're actually out, but they might be back later on, so I will see them later. So Mom, Dad, thank you guys so much for everything you've done for me, and congratulations on winning the Foundation Award. I think I need a better name for that, but we'll see about that too. So please, claps in chat for for Mom and Dad's side. Amagato 2 will win next year. Don't worry, he'll be fine. He'll be chilling. All right, so I think, I don't know, is this the end of the awards? Is that what we got right now? I'm checking my list here. I'm checking it twice. I'm making sure if I'm, naughty or nice, nothing like that. But I think I know we might have one more thing to do. But before we do that, let me take a sip. Actually, fun fact, I was hoping Amagato 2 was here so he could come in and beat my ass. But I would not let him. Wait, what? Anyway. Okay, so let me check here because I think we're waiting on one more thing. Before we get to that, how are you guys enjoying the awards? Did everyone enjoy the awards so far? Are having a good time so far? Let's look at this chat. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna pull a fan. Let's go interview the chat real quick. What's going on, guys? All right, how we doing? Who we got here? I see Megamat Studios is here. What's going on, dude? Nominated. What's going on? Embor is here too. Face Laces. Oh, this is cool to see everyone here. Fahad is here. He says you suck. Nintendo Cisco is here as well. Flipdo, Cryptic Witchy, Baytron, W Awards. Oh, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Radical Gooner of the Year Award. That's actually kind of wild. Didn't you win that last year? Oh, wait, no, Radical. Wait, I know this guy. This is the guy that looks like Jotaro, right? Oh, I know this guy. Yeah. He has the hat on. And he's like, oh, Yari Daza. Yeah, I know this guy. Okay, yeah, what the hell he's doing here, bro? That's crazy. Where's Fan? She's right here, ladies and gentlemen, Rakai! No, we're not doing that. Blazing is back. Congratulations, Blazing. Grace is here too. Everyone's having a grand time tonight. Best Music Award. Maybe we did miss out. Don't disc. Huh? What are we talking about here? I'm here too. I'm so nice. The other boys are bad. They are. Cisco's being so supportive, and they're timing them out here. What's going on, mods? What's going on here? I would have got nominated for that for Best Music. True. So I'll be honest here too. As we're waiting for this next thing to finish up, there are a lot of awards I wanted to do as well. And honestly, what time is it now? Okay, so we're about like almost an hour to the end. I wanted to do like a ton more awards, but to be honest with you, it took forever to set this stuff up. So if you can't tell, I'm actually using a Stream Deck here to operate the camera and everything. So if I go here, you see that. All right, you go here too. We had Litz's voice here. I set to a bunch of keybinds as well. I have my personal stuff on here too. I have music playing. Let's play some music actually. Let me forget to not do that too. Let's put some music on in the background. There we go. All right. So actually, bear in mind with me 1 second here, chat. There is one more thing I do want to do for you guys tonight. But you gotta give me 1 second here. So we'll be right back, and by any means, do not go anywhere. You are watching the Knightsky Awards 2025. See you next time. Or see you in a second. Don't go anywhere, please. Okay, bye. Whoops. All right, we should be back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why the Foundation War is playing again. Congrats to Mom and Dad. You guys won again. Woohoo! All right. I think we are set to go, so please excuse me if this last thing does not work. But I do want to end off our time here, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for being a part of this awesome year. To be quite frank with you, it really started off at a weird time for me. I really did not expect anything crazy happening this year. But my gosh, man, we've been through so many events, so many streams, so many cool trips we've gone on. Went to New York to help out Chicken Dog to get the Switch 2. We got the Switch 2. I was first in line to get the Switch 2. In Philadelphia, I hung out with some great friends. I have new jobs, opportunities happening for me. And I put on an award show. And we won the Super Bowl, too. So go Birds. That's the last thing I want to say. Before I... Oh, shit. This actually got turned inside out. So funny. But, yeah, let me do this real quick, too. But it has been a roller coaster of a year. There's so many highs and lows. I am extremely proud to be a streamer, to be someone who has his own community. There it is, go Birds. To be able to look back and see everything that we've done this year and say, hey, this was phenomenal. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means absolutely so much to me. I could shout out everyone right now, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save that for later. But there are a few people I do want to shout out. Of course, shout out to Litz for being the voiceover tonight. He did this absolutely, like today. I said, hey, can you just record all this stuff for me real quick? And we gave it to, he said, I gave him the list. He basically, spoke it into existence. I put it all here on the stream. So shout out to Litz for doing the voiceover. Shout out to our presenters tonight, of course. Batron, Chicken Dog, Radical. I don't know if that guy still streams or not. Scuffed and Dungani. Who am I missing? Key. I can't forget about Key, but these guys are awesome people. So thank you guys so much for being the presenters tonight. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to the awards and shout out to the nominees, to all the winners out there tonight. You guys absolutely stole the show. I think that this is something that I would love to continue to do moving forward. And hey, like I said, we have a lot of stuff to do next year. We are celebrating 10 years of my channel. I know, a little bit narcissistic, but 10 years is a long time. We're going to celebrate it the only way I know how, and that is with something extremely fun and memorable. But before we go, another swig of that monster. Before we go tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave it to Litz to send us off with one final thing, and maybe one final thing after that. But that being said, I have been your host, your Vibe King, Knightsky. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, enjoy the vibes, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it away, Litz.
Thank you for watching the first ever Knightsky Awards. We hope you enjoyed the show and didn't fall asleep. See you next year.
The founder of N10.
We all chipped in and got Cisco a Nintendo Switch 2. Cisco was the only one who did not plan on buying a Switch 2. So we felt like we had to show him how much we appreciate it. So we got him a Nintendo Switch 2. We got him Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Pokemon Legends EA all at once. You can finally bully him in World. He said he does not want to play Mario Kart World anymore because he heard Nolan is a tryhard. So he will not be playing Mario Kart ever again. And I became a celebrity. I became a local celebrity. Shout out to Sal and Pete, the workers at GameStop.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Let's go! Yeah!
Dude, else is massive.
Oh! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Oh shit! Gamerand is a tryhard.
Who are you? Who are you, little bro?
Who cares? Stop fucking saying that you're talking to them. I don't give a shit if they're watching the stream or not, right? Watch the fucking stream or not!
Thank you for watching the first ever Night Sky Awards. We hope you enjoyed the show and didn't fall asleep. See you next year.
You guys still here? Okay. We're watching the RJ Awards in the Discord. Join the VC. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.